Hi, I'm Garrison Fewell. Today I'll be talking about triads and melodic extensions and playing a few exercises from my book, Jazz Improvisation for Guitar, Melodic Approach. I'm going to start with a G minor triad and take one note at a time in the minor triad and then extend it by intervals of diatonic thirds above to get the 7th, 9th, and 11th, which creates an F major triad. So when I put them together, I have two triads, G minor and the melodic extension, F major. And then you can also play it in the open position like this. Connect them both together. That sounds good on a G minor 9 chord, or also on a C13 chord, or even C9, 13, sus4. And then the next step would be to go to another position and find the same triads, G minor, and then the F major triad on top of that, and then G minor, and end on a G minor 9 chord. So if I put those two together, it should sound like this. And then I can come down. Then after that, you want to try to connect them together so that you can move up and down the fingerboard easily. And I could do that like this. C13. So now if I take these notes from the G minor triad and the F major triad, and I look at them individually, in those 6 notes I'll find 4 triads. The first one is G minor, the next one is B flat major, and then D minor, and F major. So my idea is to take those 4 triads and break them up and spread them across the neck so that I create 4 different areas with those 4 triads. Once I've laid out those 4 triads in the 4 areas of the guitar, I need to think of a shortcut so that I can remember what they are. If you just take the 4 notes of a G minor 7 arpeggio, and then play minor from the root, major from the flat 3rd, minor from the 5th, and then major from the flat 7, it's pretty easy to remember the 4 triads that way. Then what you have to do is you have to play phrases from each one of the triads. And each one has its own color, its own sound. For example, a phrase on the first one might be, or then on the B flat triad, I want to use this fingering for the B flat because it's the most comfortable triad fingering on the guitar, and most of these phrases come from the triad fingerings. So that if I play, the reason I use this fingering for the B flat triad is so that I can move up and down the guitar easily. It also helps if you're watching the right hand to notice the sweep picking or rest stroke on the arpeggios that makes it easy to move up and down fluidly. Going up is, and coming down is, like that. So a phrase maybe over G minor 7 or G minor 9, C13 could be. Then the next one would be working with the D minor triad. What I could do there is play the D minor triad as a triplet with the rest stroke, starting on G minor, or coming down. Either way, going up or coming down. So let's see, how about there's a little G minor 7, C7 line. Then the last one would be the F major. Try it up here. So starting on G, and maybe playing over a C13 chord again. So there you have the 4 different areas of G minor, B flat, D minor, and F with different phrases. And there's also alternate fingerings for these too. There's not just one way to do it. For example, you could play the D minor arpeggio on the top 3 strings instead of in 10th position and go and there's the D minor triad like that. G minor 11, G minor 9, or C7, C13. Also the F triad here. Gives you some example of different types of phrases that you could play over there.